My name is Hci and today we'll be presenting the case study 1 for the human-computer interaction. So my name is Hci and my group member consists of Logini with Fatin Farhana and Noor Sadia. We are from class DT 4B and our lecturer name is Sir Saiful Islam. So let's look at the first question. The first question is, explain how the below figure 1 support usability in interactive system design for learnability principle with two examples that you can point out. So to answer this, we have already prepared. Let's look at it. So learnability is the features of the interactive system that allows users to understand how to use it in the beginning and then helps them along the way to reach maximum level of performance in the system. In figure 1, we can see that familiarity, which is one of the principles of learnability, is shown here. Familiarity is the extent to which a user's knowledge and experience in other real-world or computer-based domains can be applied when interacting with a new system. For example, Figure 1 shows the login page of the website. The placement of the buttons and the area which the user has to input his or her login ID and password can be found in many other websites. This is so that the new users do not get confused on their first-time experiences, have a sense of comfort in dealing with the new system. Next, we can see that predictability can be displayed here. Predictability is the support for the user to determine the effect of future action based upon past interaction history. For example, below the space where the user will insert his or her login page ID or password, the system offers an option where it asks the user whether it forgot ID password and login via SMS. This shows that the system is already predicting the outcome where the user has already forgotten their login ID or password so that the system offers an alternative way to login. So next.
Okay, now we explain about question 2. The question is, explain how to below figure 2 support usability in interactive system design for flexibility principle with two examples that you can point out. In this figure 2, there has the yellow indicating which is allowing the user freedom for artificial contrast on the input dialog imposed by the system. For example, in figure 2, the text are very clear and arranged that can make it easy for user to understand. Next, flexibility in multi-threading. Multi-threading is the ability of the system to support user interaction pertaining to more than one task at a time. For the example from figure 2, it still has a button like variation that can make user make more than one choice, and there also has 5 similar and button that user can buy that product more than one. This will make the website look interesting for user. The last one is task migratability. This is the ability to pass control for the execution of a given task so that it become either internalized by the user or the system or shared between them. In the figure 2, there is checkout button that used for listing upload to use Shopee as a courier will delete and seller will impose penalty point. For the example, Shopee can detect this listing without seller knowledge, stating that their listing are for checkout only.
Question 3. Okay, the question is, explain how the below figure 3 support usability in interface system designed for robustness principle with two examples that you can point out. Okay, first of all, robustness of an interface design can be measured in terms of the four principles, which is observability, recoverability, responsiveness, and task conformance. This principle used to support to achieve their goals. Okay. Based on figure 3, first principle of robustness. Based on figure 3, first principle of robustness that can be pointed out is observability. Observability provides user with an ability of the user to assess their system internal state based on its perceivable representation. If a user doesn't comprehend the system internal state, they are confident it's likely to experience. Okay, for example, if the system is doing a time-consuming task, the current status of the activity should be displayed. As you can see from the figure 3, the process of the online shopping. The icon shows step by step how the process is, from user choose, pay, seller ship out until the user get the item. This process that using icon with label is understandable for all users. Okay, next principle for robustness is responsiveness. Responsiveness is the user perception of the system communication rates. Okay, for example, for figure 3, user can give feedback and feedback buying the product from the website. They rate based on their experience using the product, so the other user that want to buy the setting can get the actual image or other user experience. Okay, next, third principle is task conformance. Task conformance has two components. Which is task completeness and task adequacy. Okay, from figure 3, the complete icon, which means the process of online shopping is done, and also there's a button for buy again. User can click on them if the user want to buy again. User can absolutely understand how the task conformance is happening since there is a red button for buy again and easily click. Okay. For principal recoverability in robustness, there's no showing in figure 3. Recoverability is ability to user to take action if there an error while doing online shopping. For example, if the user already buy the product and pay it, but the seller has not shipped it, so if the user change of mind or buy the wrong thing, user should be able to cancel it. The money will be returned and the seller did not have to ship the product. Okay, that's all for robustness based on figure 3. As you can see, the level of support that offered to the user in using the system is really helping. This showing that the system can be used by all ages.
Now I am going to explain question 4. In a software house, your team is assigned to propose interface design for mobile application game. The interface must be suitable for be used for kids below 4 years old. Propose your sketch interface design by apply 8 golden rules for below features. Every design must have clear labeling and explanation of 8 golden rules applies. Okay, login. For login is strange of consistency. When a user arrives the main page, it's critical that the layer, button size, color, code, and tone used when writing the page are consistent across this app. This consistency will allow to open this app. Okay, this is an example for our app. Okay, next question. For main menu, support internal locus control. It's allow user to have control over the interface. We want the user to fill in command of the software. For example, if we try to log in to any page, it will take some time to log in. So it will control the software and proceed to the next step. Furthermore, if one person log in this app with their email, they cannot log in for second time. The second main menu for this app is offer simple error handling, which system whole make it simple for user to compare and resolve the issues. Error can be delayed with simply by displaying clear error notification and display hint to resolve the problem. When attempting to log into the page, for example, user frequently enter the name or PIN number incorrectly. As a result, the user interface draw their action to meet the error. Okay, this is an example for support internet local control. And this is an example for offer simple error handling. Okay, next is game interface. For game interface, we use two golden rules. One is a reduce short-term memory load. It's allowed you to save time keeping by our timeline display simple and multi-page page display should be consistent. For example, when we want to open the website, we can see the menus on the main page and we need to go to step by step for whatever we looking for so when we apply reduce short-term memory load, we will able to go straight the page that we want to see. Okay, next is enable frequent user to user. The user will be apply quickly search for the find what they are looking for. It also makes it easier to negative it and operate the user interface. Once we click the photo, they automatically turn to the choosing the song. Okay, this is a example picture for radio short-term memory load, and also this is a example picture for enable frequent user to use the shortcut. Okay, the last is game over interface. For the game over interface, we use three golden rules. One is the offer information feedback. There should be system feedback for every action. The response to frequency in minor action can be modest, whereas the response in frequency and major action should be the more suitable. For example, when we enter the PIN number, it make a few minutes to long time if the system is down to log in into the game. So while we wait, the system may display a small message such as a please try again or sorry for taking so long. Okay, next second golden rule is design dialog to yield cost. Make sure the kids follow the step for logging the game. If we try to log in any page, it will take some time to log in. So it will control the software and proceed the next step. Furthermore, if one person log in this app with their email, they cannot log in for second time. The third golden rule is permit easy resolve of actions. Allow easy action result all action and encourage exploration by reminding the user can always return the previous state. Allowing for easy resolve for action is one way to empathize. The user understands that he or she can always return the previous stage. For example, when we open a few pages such as a song page, the song choosing page, we must click by one. It will be easier for us to use the page if we want home page option than return of the main page. And this is an example for offer information feedbacks. That is, he can see the please try again. Okay, next, this is an example picture for design dialog to yield cost. And also this is a last picture permit easy resolve of actions. That's all from us, sir. Thank you so much.